focus. Let's start off Thursday's class like we always do, with an oral pop quiz.
Oh my gosh, it's the Thursday pop quiz we have every Thursday. I'm totally caught off guard.
In no particular order, Wendy Bott, you're up. The French and Indian War was fought by 3 groups of people. Name 2 of them.
The French was one for sure. And the other one, I'm just gonna guess, Indians?
Excellent! Nelly Rodriguez, you're up. The War of 1812 started in what year?
Oh my gosh, I studied for this one. 1812?
Winner! Alex Russo. The Monroe Doctrine. What is it? When was it passed? And please give a 2-minute argument defending it.
Hold on. The other 2 questions had the answers in them. My question's supposed to be the Monroe Doctrine. Whose doctrine is it? I'd say Monroe, and you'd say, yippee-dilly-lily, way to go, little Philly.
Oh, Alex, you are definitely not your brother Justin.
No, I'm not. I'm cuter and more fun to talk to, and I don't have dental floss on a keychain.
Yeah? Well, I do. Justin made it for me. Ah, Justin. Those were the days.
Can you believe this? He's comparing me to Justin.
I know. It is so hard to live up to Justin. He's smart and handsome, and he has the healthiest gums.
Okay, I get it. He flosses. Let's make him president.
Well, you know everything's gonna be a breeze. At the end, we'll no doubt justify the means. We can fix any problem with the slightest ease. Yes, please. Nothing we cannot find out. It'll go to your head when you write a report on a book you never read. With the snap of your fingers, he can make you bad. That's what I say. Everything is not what it seems when you can get all you wanted in your wildest dreams. You might run into trouble if you go to extremes, because everything is not what it seems. Everything is not what it seems when you can have what you want by the simplest of means. Be careful not to mess with the balance of things, because everything is not what it seems.
How was school today? Wait, let me guess. Who got in trouble?
Well, I got a hard quiz question because of Justin, got in trouble because of Justin, and got recruited by the math team because of Justin.
What are you smiling about?
I have had a much more productive day than I realized.
Okay. Today's lesson is about genies.
Oh, I know a genie. Genie Kowalski. Genies do not like it when you flick them in the ear. That's lesson number 1.
No, lesson number 1 is leave that girl alone. She's bigger than you. And lesson number 2 is about genies that live in a lamp. And they are the con artists of the wizard world.
Con artist? I thought they were supposed to grant you 3 wishes.
They do, but they take your wish and they twist it around into something you wish you never wished for.
Is Alex a genie?
No, she's just your older sister. But good, Max, you understand the concept.
Well, no genie can trick me. I'd make them wish that they never met me.
You don't have to be a genie to wish you never met you.
So are we gonna take this genie out or what?
You can't take the genies out of their lamps because they're tricky. Once you get them out, it's hard to get them back in.
Yeah, Alex, this was all in the handout, which you obviously didn't read. Yeah, why can't you be more like your brother?
Because I don't want to grow old alone.
Wait a minute. So we're getting a genie lesson without seeing a genie?
No, the genie's not coming out of the lamp. We're going into the lamp. Come on, Justin, take us in.
Buenas, Montini Weenie. Take us inside to see the genie.
Oh, Christmas carolers! It's a little early, but who doesn't love a little Jingle Bell Rock? Hit it, boys! 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hi, we're not carolers. We're on a field trip. I'm just showing these young wizards what a genie looks like in its natural habitat.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't expecting company. I don't have enough food to make dinner for all of us. But I know this amazing pizzeria. Everybody likes pizza, right? On 86th and Columbus with a topping bar. A topping bar? How's that for a topper?
That sounds great. Let's get out of here.
Let's.
We are now small and teeny weeny, but instead...
See that, Dad? She thought a genie wouldn't outsmart her, and she almost set her free.
Hello, I was about to put my hand over my own mouth.
This is why I brought you here, to show you how tricky genies can be.
That's right. Genies can be very tricky. Hey, let's go talk about it over a latte. There's this place in Brooklyn that makes these lattes with basil in them.
Ooh, basil lattes. That sounds great. Why don't you get your jacket and we'll go? See that? I just outsmarted the genie. Let's get out of here.
And I just found out there's a pizzeria with a topping bar. Take us out.
We are now small and teeny weeny. We are done visiting the genie.
Oh, it's you. I was just in the middle of snaking my drain. Okay, thank you for rubbing my lamps. I know you have a lot of choices in lamps, and I appreciate you choosing mine. Your wish is my command. You're entitled to 3 wishes. Blah, blah, blah. Not valid in Vermont or Connecticut.
Okay? I wish people would stop comparing me to Justin.
Oh, your older brother? He seems really sharp. I'm glad he's not my brother. I could never live in that shadow.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's get to the wish.
Okay.
Isn't that the Macarena?
Yeah, they stole it from us. Okay, you're good. You will no longer be compared to your brother. So, you probably heard genies are always trying to sneak off.
You can't sneak off if I'm letting you go.
You're letting me go?
Sure. Go on. I got my wish. Class is starting. Beat it.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Okay, my wily coyotes. It's time for a surprise Thursday pop quiz on Friday. Alex Russo,
Here we go.
name 2 of the 3 people who were on the Lewis and Clark expedition, which also featured Sacagawea.
Did you just give me all 3 answers?
No fair. I'm not giving hints.
Okay. And I'm gonna say Lewis and Clark and Sacagawea.
Wow! 3 out of 3, and I only asked for 2. I think we have a winner. Actually, let's let Alex ring the bell.
Is there somebody you want to compare me to?
No.
Thank you, Jeannie. Can you believe it? He didn't ask me some ridiculous question that only Justin would know the answer to. Who's Justin? What do you mean, who's Justin? Hey, Justin.
Alex, the weirdest thing just happened to me. I got kicked out of chemistry because I wasn't on the class list, and I told Miss Reber it had to be a mistake. I've been there all semester, but she still didn't remember me.
Oh, that is weird.
You think she'd remember the student that came up with the periodic element song? Hydrogen, then helium, lithium, beryllium, boron.
Speaking of borons, why don't you go tell your friends about your big problem?
Fine.
That's Justin, the new guy who's H-O-T cute.
No, the guy who's my brother, who's V-E-R-Y dorky.
No, you only have one brother. His name is Max.
Oh my gosh. Harper, I'm gonna catch up with you later.
Fine, but I called dibs on that new Justin guy. I liked him first.
Dibs acknowledged.
We played video games together. Yesterday. Remember? I got overexcited and hyperventilated. Your mom had to get me a bag.
Sorry, dude. Good luck with whatever.
I don't have any friends.